Hey everybody, I'm gonna let some people hop on here real quick. I don't have as massive a following as a lot of these people do that are out there on social media, but I am going to put this out there because I have got a lot of contacts that the Lord has helped me build over the last few years. And those contacts are people who have given me intelligence and given me information that has to do with our nation and its future, so that I could use it for Bible prophecy teaching. So I want to share with you some things right now that I have been given the permission to share. I've known it for a couple of days, but I'm just now getting the permission to share it. So I want you to share this as much as you can. Share this video and let people be able to see what's going on. Okay, so in the years that I've been teaching about Bible prophecy and Bible prophecy being fulfilled, those of you that have been in our meetings know those of you that have been in our meetings know that I have shared details, and those details were government regulated information that was given to me from different sources. And I can go all the way back to telling you that when Obama was trying to do away with 501c3s, that we had an attorney on the inside that was connected, and I'll just leave it like that, that was sharing with us that he was meeting with them and telling them to cut every church, every 501c3. So back from that time, I've even got people who have had military contractors that have shared things with me through the years. And so I'm going to share a couple of things that have been shared with me. This is so that some of you can watch and listen, but this is the easiest way to get it out. My phone has rung off the hook. I'm telling you, it's just rung. I'm telling you, it's just rung, and I've been messaged, and I've gotten messages and text. Where are we at? Brother Wade, can you help us? Pastor Wade, please let us know what's going on. Okay, you need to listen to what I'm about to tell you. You need to listen very good. So, again, share this with your friends, share this with your family. I'm letting some more people get on here. Share this with those that are immediately around you, because this is going to know what's going on. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read here at the same time. Tootie is asking me, explain the Republic is coming. Let me be real brief on that. Under FDR, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, the United States ended up in a treaty with Great Britain that made the United States a corporation instead of a republic. Okay? It has been a shadow government and a republic. Okay? It has been a shadow government and a shadow thing that's gone on for a long time. President Trump has vowed to make sure that it does not stay in place. And all the people that are coming against him are people that have something to lose in this shadow government. Position, authority, finance, income, pension, all of that kind of stuff. Money talks. And so the president signed on July the 4th of this year, July the 4th, he signed a brand new document. And that document was one that took us back into the republic out of the corporation. Okay, that's basically what happened there. Now, there's a lot of other stuff I could get into, and I will not go into it right now. I do know more about that, but this is where we are right now. Okay, so with those of you that are on here, I want a republic. With those of you that are on here, I want to share with you real quickly that we are looking imminently. I've got some notes over here. Imminently. And when I say imminently, I'm talking about the next 2 or 3 days. Okay. We are looking at a martial law being declared. This is coming straight from my contacts in DC, y'all. Okay. We are going to see martial law declared. Well, what level, what degree of martial law, whatever they have to do to bring things under a corrective mode. Okay? So basically, what I'm trying to tell you is you need to be prepared for there to be a martial law declaration. I will tell you that 2 days ago, the FCC, Federal Communications Commission, sent out a letter and posted, I've read the post myself, they posted that the FCC was warning all of the, with those of you that are on here, of the media outlets that they must produce whatever the president says. If not, they lose their license. So when that came out, Twitter shuts the president down, Facebook shuts the president down, and now Google is trying to shut down the end of the thing. They're just trying to do a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, so with all of this going on, we are in a situation right now where martial law is going to be declared, okay? This is something that has been coming. This is something that has been prepared. Faith, I'll just answer you real quick and tell you that this is not prophetic. This is not what I'm sharing as a prophet. This is what I'm sharing as actual information. But thank you for your question. It should not last over 30 days. It should not last over 30 days, okay? It should not last over 30 days. And that 30-day period is going to be a period where there's going to be some house cleaning done. And when I say that, I mean it. I'm talking about people are going to be affected in government agencies and they're going to be brought down, okay? So this is what you need to do. Number one, you need food for 2 weeks on hand. I know you've seen that in some Facebook forwards and some Messenger and all that stuff, but we are coming down to where that is going to be called. You must understand the president has let this play out totally and completely so that he could find out who was against him and who was against the republic. And we are going to see that restored. If you'll notice, the things that are coming out, they're coming out more frequent. The videos, all this stuff is happening. I'm telling you exactly what I am hearing. It's more frequent. The videos, all this stuff is happening. I'm telling you exactly what I am hearing from government sources. Nothing more, nothing less. The Congress is wanting to impeach President Trump. Why? Well, it's because special forces took the laptops of many congressmen when they fled the building last Wednesday. They took their laptops. One of them was Nancy Pelosi. They are scared to death that what's on their laptops is going to be revealed. And so I want you to listen to me real quick here and let me tell you some things that you need to have put together. You need to have 2 weeks of food that you can cook. Okay. Most people only have enough to make it through the next 2 meals in their home. That's more frequent than just a fact in America. But the supply routes will probably be detoured to where you will not be able to get some things, or restaurants will not be able to serve you. So be sure you do that. Fill your vehicles with fuel. Make sure that you have vehicles filled with fuel. Make sure that they are topped off. Make sure that you have extra cans of gas if you need it, okay, or diesel. Make sure you have that. Okay, medicine for 30 days. Just make sure that you've got the stuff that you need. I mean, I'm in the boat right now where I've got a prescription running out. My insurance won't fill it for another few days. So as soon as it comes up, I've got to get that filled. But you need to have stuff on hand that you might need medically for 30 days. The last thing that I want to tell you is the martial law is coming ASAP. It is going to be coming in because it is the president's last, just a fact, and last effort. He has allowed everything legally to happen, even though there's been an illegal election, even though that there have been illegalities of people not doing the right thing, okay? So we are hearing and seeing, I'm trying to get out of the sunlight here, we are hearing and seeing on multiple levels that we are going to see martial law. I'm telling you one more time, martial law will be declared. Well, how's that going to affect us? Well, I'm in a rural area. It may not affect me that much, but interstate traffic, major highway traffic, there may be roadblocks. Okay, just get ready for that. If you're in a situation where you're in a city, urban area, it could get kind of hairy, just to be real honest with you, because Antifa and BLM are going to hit the streets. But guess what? There are already troops in place right now to make the arrests. Already they're in place. I will share with you that I have a contact that has to do with the military that has let me know that the planes that are being used in the military from a Air Force base, I'll just leave it at that, that those planes have already been up in the air. They've already been doing reconnaissance. They've already been doing things so that we are going to see this happen. Okay, there's a couple of questions I'm going to try to answer, but I'm not going to jump off into this because I don't want to make this a long, drawn-out process. I'm just trying to get the information out, and this is the best way to do it. Okay, who is going to declare the martial law? The President of the United States has that right to declare martial law. The president has the right, he has the availability, he has the power, and they've already tested the emergency broadcast groups in place system and have warned the emergency broadcasting system broadcasters, which would be any radio, any TV, any public print that can do video or sound. They have to come under that or they lose their federal communications license. Now, I'm just going to throw this out there. Wouldn't it be great if CNN decided not to host him and not let him say it, and the FCC license was pulled and CNN was given to another network, lock, stock, and barrel? Yeah, that's the kind of thing we're looking at. Okay, Dwayne, you're asking what should we do in response to this? This is what you need to do. First, pray, all right? But you need to have food for 2 weeks. Fill your vehicles with fuel. You need to take out as much cash as you can have on hand, because I'm telling you, cash talks. Whatever you need, cash talks. So make sure that you have that. Make sure you have medicine for 30 days. Make sure that that system and have warned. They've already tested the emergency broadcast system and have warned the emergency broadcasting system broadcasters, which would be any radio, any TV. Make sure that that you are compliant with everything that has to do with your house being able to operate and function. Okay. If you are a Second Amendment person, make sure that you have your weapons and that you have bullets. You may never have anybody come to your door, and then again, they may be the first place you stop. I would be ready in case anything happened, okay? I am trying to cover as much as I can here with you guys. There's 82 people watching right now. I'm not one of these guys that have 1,500 people jump on immediately. But the sources that are giving me this information, it is multiple sources, okay? Multiple sources. And the sources that are being shared, please hear me, are sources that I make sure that I have from Washington, D.C. to military bases that I've done Bible prophecy teaching, and they've given me information that has always been precise. And I have been getting this for 3 days, but it was expedited to me last night that we need to get this out. So I made the phone call and I said, okay, who can I share this with? Who needs to know this? And immediately I got an answer that said, please share this information at this point. We are in a battle for everything that God intended for this country. We are in the battle for our spiritual rights. We're in the battle for our civil rights. We're in the battle for all of the things that the Constitution was built to give us and to protect. And we have had a shadow government that has been working against us this whole time, that has been trying to keep people completely, totally subdued. I have, and they think they've got it done. Yes, it was Antifa that went in, not the Patriots. But I'll also tell you this. I received word earlier that special forces dressed up as Antifa so that they could get in with them. Special forces from our military went in with Antifa to the Capitol building, and they confiscated the laptops. That's just funny as all get out. They confiscated the laptops in the Capitol building. And when the people came back and found out their laptops were gone, they've been scared to death because they know it's coming. There's going to be a lot of arrests. There are going to be a lot of people that are picked up, a lot of people that are booked into jail that have been in high-profile areas. But here's what you need to know. God still has a plan for America. God still has a place for us to do the ministry that he's called us to do. America was not created on anything else but the promise of God. And so I want to have you understand that we are going to see some big things happen. We are going to see some huge things happen, but we just need to keep the peace. I mean, literally, you can, okay. You want me to preach a little bit? I'll preach a little bit. In Exodus, Moses told the people right before they crossed over into the land of promise, hear me there. Right before they crossed over into the land of promise, he said, hold your peace. And what does that mean? It means that you have the right to give up your peace or to hold your peace. It is a spiritual decision. You can panic, run amok, and say it's all over, we don't have any hope, or you can trust the Lord who knows how to do the ministry, make a Red Sea part in the last minute, but not only that, to bring all of the armies of the enemy into that Red Sea so they could be destroyed. And the Bible says they never saw the Egyptians again forever. From that day, folks, that is exactly where we need to be at. Hold your peace. Hold on to God. Let Him be your guide right now, and listen to the Spirit of God. There's a posting that I did way back in March or April, I believe, and I'll try to repost it here. But it's a post that I did that talked about a dream that the Lord showed me, the angel of the Lord taking care of God's people. We're going to be okay. He has never brought us this far to leave us, and He has a plan that is bigger than all of us, and we need to hold on to what God is doing right now. So I'm going to recap this for some of you that are just coming on. Make a Red Sea part in the last minute, but not only that, to bring all of the armies. Please hear me. Government contacts that I have from teaching Bible prophecy, preaching Bible prophecy. You have to understand, I may be preaching in Arkansas at a church and have somebody sitting in the crowd that's visiting that is a defense contractor for the United States government. I've been preaching in Alabama before and shared some intricate details. And after that, the man in the service came to me and he said, I am a contractor for the United States government. And everything you just said was true. Well, I've built this network of people, and then God has allowed me over the last few months to even add more to that I've been watching. And so, folks, I want you to understand that God is calling people to look to Him. God is calling people to take their eyes and place them on Him instead of government, instead of any type of trusting in man. He wants the trust to be put in Him. Okay?